Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Isaac Frost and Dan Severn. All right, so here he is, the former two-time All-American wrestler at Arizona State University, Dan Severn. This is a mixed martial arts pioneer, made his UFC debut back at UFC 4 in 1994, and Severn has continued to realize success. He has already fought a lot of big names and has beaten a lot of those guys as well, turning back the likes of Tank Abbott, Ken Shamrock, and no surprise, Dan Severn finds himself in another big spot tonight.
Dan Severn is a monster. He came into the sport at UFC 4 knowing almost nothing about submissions or striking, and he was beating guys with just raw strength and pure wrestling ability. This man is a legend.
Well, shades of Drago and Rocky IV, every time this guy makes the walk, he is the imposing Isaac Ice Cold Frost. To this point, his career in combat sports really has been defined by boxing. That series with the Bishop brothers was unforgettable. Now, though, a lot of people are excited to see exactly how far Isaac Frost can take it as a viable UFC heavyweight.
This guy has incredible takedown defense. Out of all the fighters in the UFC, he's amongst the most difficult to get to the mat.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some different...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, it has become the UFC's home away from home of sorts. We are live and underway here at Junessa Arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Well, hard to believe Dan Severn is still going strong despite making his UFC debut by fighting 3 times at UFC 4 back in 1994. But physically, he appears to be in his prime and in the shape of his life. And again, he says he has made so many strides when it comes to his all-around MMA game that the Dan Severn we see tonight, he believes, will be the best version to date. Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Gotta find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Working for the Americana. He's got the elbow to the body, very close here. He's got it. Now he wants to lift that elbow up while pushing that hand down. Stunning, and he really made it look easy. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round 1. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Dan the Beast Severn.
All right, so another massive, massive win for Dan Severn. He put a lot of pressure on himself to win this fight, to get the better of this particular opponent, and you got to think he is happy with the result here tonight. The celebration is on for one of this sport's true greats, Dan Severn.
Yo, came to do damage, not hurt anybody. Club that used to turf everybody. I put in 25 hours out work. Turn down big money, I know my worth. I'm not anybody, don't let them hold you down. I'm from the bottom, that's where they hold you down. Sink or swim, don't you drown. I'm I'm with my circle, let's go do rounds. Do what you wanna, do what I wanna, I know. You are who you really are when you're alone. But I stay so solid with the bros, hypered up, whoa. Turn up the baseline, I don't ever watch no face, even when I'm on FaceTime. Give me more time, all I wanna see is tears of joy, that's a war cry. And we all die, but when you're living like me, they'll want your life. Seek and you'll find, can't run or hide, cause time isn't on your side. Powers. Powers. Better believe in the powers. Blood clot powers. I came to move savage, not hurt anybody. Even though I had nobody when I weren't anybody. Find me in VIP where they can't search anybody. Might spend big money, I know my worth, I'm not anybody. Nah, I ain't never been a star, never been discharged up, never been in charge. If I take off, don't take it as a part. Listening to God's son made Nas. I can see the light, they were taking it with dark. Homes where the heart is, it was baking in my